Like, dude, women are powerful. Don't make the entire focal point. It should just be known that women are naturally, yeah, like, it shouldn't, they shouldn't have to force, they shouldn't have to, like, force their message across. It should just happen gradually or naturally, organically. Because there's a lot of movies out there that have it happen
Where
organically.
am I? The Fukui curse has found me again.
And when it
I
happens
told them not
organically,
to
it's a good
send me to
movie.
the markets. Save yourself from the Fukui curse! Run before it spreads!
Calm down. What happened?
Oh, my family sent me to sell our
When
crops,
Endgame had all the
but I
women
got lost
assemble, it
on
was
my
super
way.
badass.
In my
Absolutely,
fear,
because
I
it
ate
was
them
organic. The
all.
way that happened, it was
What
organic. That
can I
was
do
it all
now?
led up to that point.
Here, take this back for your family.
Eh?
It really
I
sucks
told you to
that
run.
it
Why
really
did you do that?
really
If you
sucks
do
that
not
after
want my
Endgame,
curse, I do not want your mom.
most of the Marvel
Be
movies have been a
grateful
miss,
and
but
go.
until recently, the Marvel movies have
Which
been really
way
making a
is
good
home?
comeback. Even like I even have high hopes for DC now that James Gunn is at the helm, because DC, most of the live action DC movies, except for like a few, have been flops. Man, it's so weird. Like it was almost like DC just couldn't have a good live action movie at all. It was like near impossible, or it was cursed or something. But I'm looking forward to the new Superman, an actual comic book accurate Superman. Like, oh my god, I'm so excited. Like, I don't get me wrong, I loved Henry Cavill. Like, dude is an amazing Superman, but he just wasn't that much of a comic book accurate Superman. I'm sorry, he just wasn't. Like, Zack Snyder just made him out to be a god, which Superman, yeah, he's powerful and all, but he's not really a fucking god. Like, he can get hurt. As is shown in the James Gunn Superman trailers, he can get hurt. Superman isn't a fucking god. Like, yes, he's an alien, he's inhuman, but he's not a god. Sorry, it's just how it is. DC needs to get it together. Joker 2, I heard, was horrible. Yeah, DC does need to get it together. Joker 2 I've seen, and yeah, I didn't like it. Well, I shouldn't say that. I liked it when I skipped all of the, like, singing parts. I don't like a fucking musical. I just don't. There are certain musicals that are an exception, like Nightmare Before Christmas, although was that even really classified as a musical? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it's just anytime in the Joker 2 when there was like a singing part coming up, I just skipped it. I literally skipped it. It did make the movie a lot better, to be honest. When I actually skipped all of the musical parts and watched the actual movie. It did make the movie better. It's like, yeah, Joker shouldn't have been what it was. It should have just been like the first movie. Some would say you just didn't get it when artsy, deep things happen like musical numbers, when in reality it's just not good. Exactly. Like, for me personally, I just don't like musicals. Like, I'm not gonna watch a musical and enjoy it because it's just not the type of thing I like to watch. So yeah, like, yeah, for me, it's not so much that I don't get it, it's just I don't like it. I don't like musicals. It ruins the flow of the movie. Yeah, so, yeah, and with what you just said there, completely agree. It really sucks when the first Joker movie was amazing, and then whatever the fuck that was releases. Gore the God Butcher was wasted in Love and Thunder. I completely agree. Christian Bale was, I mean, I'm not going to say anything bad because I like Christian Bale and I think he was a good pick, but they just did not do Gore any justice. Like they're like It's so weird because the same guy that directed Ragnarok directed Love and Thunder. What the fuck happened? Ragnarok was awesome. Ragnarok was, like, I think one of the better Thor, like, one of the best Thor movies. And even, like, even Dark World, like, I didn't think Dark World was bad at all. It was definitely, like, not as fun to watch, but it was not bad.
I feel calm here.
But, I mean, like I
could
say,
practice
Ragnarok was just a
Kuchikiri and
whole nother
revisit
level.
My past,
But yeah,
my home.
yeah, I feel like Gore could have been written better, made better. Even the design, they should have just went with the comic book accurate design. That's another problem I have with live action Marvel movies, even DC. They don't go with comic book accurate stuff. However, that is changing, as we've seen with Deadpool and Wolverine and even Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts had some comic book accurate suits. And Fantastic Four is another one. Fantastic Four has got some comic book accurate suits. They've got the Golden Age comic book accurate suits. Love that. Absolutely love that. So awesome. So, I mean, they can do it. It's just, why haven't they? Until this point. Do you watch Invincible? I really enjoy that. Haven't seen season 3 yet. I have. I've finished season 3. When you have a chance, do yourself a favor. Finish season 3, dude. It's so good. Yeah. Season 3 is amazing. I think there will be some parts in there that'll really surprise you. Like, in good and bad ways. I think if you're going to stray from comics, or from the comics, at least make it good. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Completely agree. Okay, that's another one of those. I completely agree with that. You know, there's a big Viltrumite villain man, but that's it. Yeah, yeah. So you're on the right track there. You know a little bit of what's going on, but it's what happens there that's crazy. That's good. Waiting on my friend to come over. We watched it all together so far. Hell yeah. I will say, this part is not my favorite thing to do in the game. Don't like this. I wish that I could just... I wish that there was a setting where this would just auto-complete. Whoops. Did you ever do the Walking Dead thing? I've watched every season, none of the spin-offs, though. There's a million of these? Jesus Christ. This is like the fucking, the rock standing things in... Valhalla. God, those things were fucking terrible. I had nightmares of that shit. The rock stacking in Valhalla had nightmares. And I don't like that the shit disappears. Like, just keep the numbers and icons and shit up. Letters, numbers, whatever. So I can actually see what I'm doing. So about The Walking Dead, yeah, sorry, I was, I do enjoy The Walking Dead. I haven't watched... I don't even remember which season I left off with. I didn't even watch any of the spin-offs yet either. Except for Fear the Walking Dead. I think Fear the Walking Dead was one of the spin-offs I've watched. But yeah, I cannot remember where I left off with The Walking Dead. I think maybe season 9, maybe season 10 with Walking Dead. Something like that. And the fact that you can't see shit when it's like white on white, it's like, how do you expect a player to do this shit successfully if the player can't see what the fuck is happening here? They really need to add a feature where you can just like autocomplete this stuff. Don't like it. Unfortunately, I don't think they will add something like that. God. Walking Dead sort of falls off after the Negan villain arc. I will say I did find that group that wore zombie faces kind of cool, though. Yeah, I do remember watching an episode where they first got introduced. But after that, didn't really watch too much more. The show became heavily reliant on the people drumming up the zombies. I've heard that was the case. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. Like, Walking Dead was so good. I mean, I feel like it was still good, even to the end, but probably not as it was in the earlier seasons.
Sir Sandayu.
Your face has changed. You're no longer a girl, but an Egan shinobi.
I look different already?
Dude, like that Shane was right the
It
entire
is a
time.
way
Rick
of
became the man
war.
Shane was trying to turn
Even at
everyone
my
into.
age,
Yep.
I leave each battle a changed
Yeah, I did.
man. You
when
did your
that was
part
starting to
well
happen, I was
against
like,
Nobugatsu.
damn.
I have other need
Shane,
of you.
Shane, my man, you were
Anything.
right.
I am ready.
We lost contact with one of our watchtowers. I want you to check on the Egans posted there.
Are they in trouble?
I do not know. But since the Oda clan has breached our borders, caution is prudent. Go south of the village. Use this to get inside the tower. It is a useful tool to get you to places only shinobi can go. In between shadows. Be brave, young Fujibayashi.
Right. Joseph Yote has the same star presence as this game. Not sure if you saw that. I did, yeah. I'm excited for that game too. I played through, finished, and well, also streamed Ghost of Tsushima a few months ago at this point, and I thoroughly enjoyed that game. So I'm looking forward to Ghost of Yote when that eventually comes to Steam. Okay, I like the fact that you're slow in the snow, like back in Assassin's Creed 3. We are spoiled with so many good games. I hate when people claim gaming is dead. Same people who buy the 2K games every year. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, of course gaming will be dead to those guys, because those are the only games those fuckers play. All the sport games, every single Call of Duty. Well, Call of Duty is basically the 2K games every year. It's military Madden. Call of Duty is military Madden. That's what it is. So, like, for players like you and me, gaming is not dead because we don't play the same shit over and over.
They've taken over the
And if we do, we just replay
I need
games
to
that we
see
enjoy.
what's happening inside. I should use the hook Momochi-san that
But,
you
like,
gave
yeah,
me.
we don't play, like, the same
All right.
dead games.
Up and over. Like Momochi-san that you said. In and out of shadows. I have to be quiet.
And to be honest, like, there's a lot of good games coming out this year. Like, there's Borderlands 4 in September. There's, well, not GTA 6 anymore. That's next year now. Shit, what else? Oh, Ghost of Yote is in October, but I don't have a PlayStation, so I can't really be excited about it. yeah, like Doom, Doom: The Dark Ages. Can't wait for that. I think. No, I was gonna say I don't think Battlefield 6 has like a for sure release date yet for this year. I think that's probably sometime next year. But either way, like there's quite a few good games coming out this year. Mostly single player, but there's no problem with that. I'll happily take multiple single player games over multiplayer games. Elden Ring, Night Rain, that'll be some good multiplayer fun. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah. That one I don't think I will get though, just
More of them.
because.
I can use my hook to take them down.
Yeah, that one I don't think I will get, just because. I mean, it might be fun, but I won't have anybody to play it with. And to be honest, I kind of don't really want it all that. I don't want it that badly, you know. Like I think you can play it single player, but yeah. I've already got so many games, especially Souls-likes. I'm kind of fine with missing out on that one. Also enjoyed Helldivers 2, another solid multiplayer game. Helldivers 2 was good. I didn't play very much of it though, just because when I finally ended up buying it, a lot of my friends stopped playing it, so I was stuck playing with randoms, which wasn't fun.
What's going on?
And then playing by yourself is just a hit or miss. So I mean, overall it was fun, but I just didn't really have anybody to play it with, so I just stopped playing Helldivers 2. I think I only had 9 hours in the game. Yeah, it wasn't very many. If Night Rain is solo friendly, that would be appreciated. Yeah, absolutely. I think a lot of solo players would appreciate that. Alright, I'll just fight these fuckers. Oh, that guy woke up? Okay. Okay. So, motherfucker woke up. Sometimes you also gotta hit up those classics. Jak and Daxter series, my all-time favorite PS2 series. I remember playing a little bit of those on my grandmother's boyfriend's PlayStation 2, and then he got rid of it, and I was like, damn you. They were fun. There's definitely other games like those that I enjoyed, like Banjo and Kazooie. Those were fun on my. I played those on my Xbox 360 when I had that. Some games like that were genuinely fun. I even remember playing some good games on the GameCube as well. Like there were some really fun Scooby-Doo games I remember playing on the GameCube. There was I can't remember, but there was like a really fun snowboarding game that I played a lot. I can't remember the name of it. Time Splitters, that was a fucking awesome game. Time Splitters was actually one of my favorites.
Definitely not Egan's. All Oda clan Ashigaru. I should avoid them.
It's been weeks. How long do we have to stay here?
Why leave? We took
Have a huge issue with modern day gaming. Trying to kill one oh yeah, hold on. Let me reread that. I have a huge issue with modern day gaming trying to kill one disc based games and two old games lost to time. I do agree with that.
Nobukatsu's attack.
I do share that same sentiment. It's sad, unfortunately, it is sad, but unfortunately, it's the way games are going. I wish that there was something that most of us could do about it, but I don't really think there is much we can do. Just kind of accept it, move on. As long as the games are good, then it's, you know, it's all good. It's all good. Rockstar removing the old GTA versions, making the only ones you can buy the shitty remastered. Yep. Yep. I do actually have the remastered, I think all 3 remastered GTA games. And, they got better. They got better. I didn't buy them when they first came out. I bought them after, like, they got patched up a bit. But even then, they were still kind of bad. But they definitely did a pretty big overhaul recently. And the games are better. They run better. They play better. So, yeah, I mean, it's a shame that stuff like that happens. But, I mean, when shit like that does get fixed up, it's pretty fun. And especially as someone that played Vice City on, my god, I don't, it was like, I think it was on the first Xbox at a buddy's place. So yeah, as someone that played Vice City on the first Xbox at my buddy's place, it was a very welcome thing to be able to play that again.
They killed him. They took our tower and killed every Egan here. I need to tell Momochi Sandai what happened.
My dad just got a PS5. He hasn't gamed since the PS3, so we finished Metro Exodus and now he's on Days Gone. He loves it. Both games are fucking amazing. I actually really enjoyed all the Metro games. 2033, Last Light, Exodus. Such good games, and Days Gone as well. I played through it, finished it on stream like a few years ago when it came out on PC. And I thoroughly enjoyed Days Gone. I was really sad after I finished it to find out that Bend Studios was not making a sequel. But I feel like with the release of the remaster, I feel like that's like their second opportunity. That's their second chance to see if people genuinely do want a sequel. Which I think at this point, now that the game's been out, a lot of people had a lot more chances to play it. I feel like a sequel could happen, because there's a lot of people out there that love the game and want a sequel. Like, it does have a fan base. Days Gone is the most underrated game of all time. Absolutely. Absolutely. I was so invested in that game when I first started playing it. Like, that's all I played. Any chance I had to stream, I was like, yep, stream today. I'm playing that. I think on my YouTube, I have over 100 episodes in a playlist for Days Gone. That's how much I played it. Yeah, it was so good. Insane reveal that the lab guy was infected and enhances him. Then they just leave us with that. Yeah, yep. I remember getting to that point. That was crazy.
Well,
But like I said, with that remaster, I do feel like that's kind of like their opportunity to kind of have another go. Hopefully. If enough people bought the remaster, then it's gonna really show, and it's like, okay, people really do want a sequel. Which I think is pretty obvious that people want a sequel for the game.
I will send men there immediately. Do
Fucking
not
Sony.
worry. You have
Sony
learned a
Sony
valuable
shutting down a
Shinobi
sequel.
lesson today.
Like Bend actually
Subterfuge,
pitched a sequel to them, and
gathering
they were just like, no, fuck you.
Observation is the key to victory.
Ugh.
That's especially
Sony, another
In your
fucking
younger
company that
years.
pisses me off.
a great warrior, but an even better spy. You will do well to follow in her footsteps. Thank you for your work, Shinobi.
I mean, the funny thing is, Days Gone did not need a remaster, but I think the reason why they did a remaster, and I mean, this is my theory. I think they did a remaster to gauge the actual, like, I think they did a remaster to gauge how much people actually like the game and how many people actually do want the game to like continue into sequels, or at least a sequel. That's what I feel like. That's why I feel like that they released a remaster to gauge people's like interest in the game. But at that point, it's like, I mean, even if that is the case, then they could have just re-released the game or something. I don't know. But I feel like that's a pretty good theory, I guess. I don't know. I feel like that's good enough theory. Xbox Studios has been cooking up the great games lately. Sony needs to pick it up. Well, yeah, it's like, I find it really crazy that PS5 has, like, PS5 does have some good games, but I feel like they have very little games compared to every other PlayStation that's come out over the years. Like, PS3 had a lot of games. PS4 had a lot of games. PS5 mainly just consists of fucking remasters and
When will you get back
remakes
from
and
the Iki ceremony?
I do not
re-releases, and it's
know,
like,
but we will find
yeah,
out
they have new
together.
games, but
You will be there too.
compared to
Me?
Microsoft,
I'm going
Microsoft
to
has a
the
lot of new
assembly.
games under their
You
belt
have
right
been
now.
working hard. and
Spider-Man
you are
2
more than ready.
Spider-Man 2 was the last big one for me from Sony. To be honest, I found the story not as good as the first one. Venom felt like a novelty to sell copies. Still badass though. I agree. I played through Spider-Man 2 on stream, enjoyed it a lot, 100%ed it, and I did conclude that the story was definitely lackluster compared to the first game. But overall, it was still an amazing game. Loved it, and I was really grateful that it finally came to PC.
I want you to be there, so you won't have to eavesdrop like you did when you were a young girl.
I always knew you saw me spying.
Like, it's funny when Microsoft does remaster or remake a game, it doesn't happen that often. What was there? I think the most recent remake or remaster, whatever, that came from Microsoft was Oblivion, and it's an awesome remake or remaster, whatever you want to call it. It's like yeah, like they have more newer games than remasters. There's so many games coming out under the Microsoft umbrella. Like I said, Doom, Doom, Gears of War E-Day. I mean, I'm not really good at like rapid firing off stuff, but you get what I mean. Even I think they're even like remastering the first Gears of War game. Like, they're actually finally bringing it to Steam, and multiplayer and the campaign are going to be crossplay. Yep, and yeah, New Gears of War Remaster is coming to PS5. I'll be sure. So I'll be on that, I'm sure. Yep. Like, yeah, Xbox they do have their remasters, they do have their remakes, re-releases, but compared to Sony, they have very, very, very little. They have very little when it comes to that. A lot of their stuff are newer games. Oh, yeah, and the Indiana Jones game, that's under the Microsoft umbrella, right? Indiana Jones game, another game I want. Another game I heard is amazing.
Now you are formally invited.
Like, come on, Sony, what the fuck you guys doing?
Take our horse.
You guys used to be, like, one of the best places to go for, like, single-player games. Actually, I feel like a lot of games, not just single-player. Microsoft has now taken that title. I'm definitely looking forward to the Gears of War remaster. I really hope that, since they're doing a remaster of the first game, I hope that means that they're going to remaster, or at least release the other ones on Steam, like Gears of War 2, 3, even Judgment Day, or whatever that one was called. The one that nobody liked. 4, and I do have 5. Yeah, like, pretty much the ones that are not on Steam. I hope that they either do remasters or just release them. I feel like it's only fair. I also think it's very silly to own an Xbox now. PlayStation has its exclusives, but anything Xbox makes hits PC day one, even PS5 day one sometimes. Yeah, I do agree. Like, with Xbox, it's not just the console anymore, it's console and PC. Even with PlayStation, I wouldn't even say PlayStation has exclusives anymore. I would say PlayStation has timed exclusives now. Because even PlayStation's, in quotes, exclusives come to PC after a while. Which I'm so thankful for. Because I've been wanting so long to play a lot of the exclusives that they have. And they finally realized the potential in the PC market, and they were like, okay, yeah, let's do that. I'm glad they did. Especially with the whole Game Pass thing. Black Myth Wukong was incredible. We need DLC. I still have yet to buy Wukong, but I heard amazing things about it. I really want to get it at some point. Oh, Double Assassinate. That's what I want. Thank you. That's what I want. That's what I was looking for. Oh, there's a vault. Ooh, cool. Oh, nice. Okay, we have a reduced fall damage skill. You need to have a Tonto equipped to double assassinate. Really? Well, that sucks. But at least I have the skill unlocked, so I guess that's something. Kind of get ahead of the game, you know. Oh, is that why there's a second gear slot here for the Tonto? You may already have one. It's sort of buried down the list of weapons. Okay. Let me see here. Katana. No, I just have all katanas. Unfortunately. I can't wait to use this one, though. Oh, wait. Says I can... Wait. Is already equipped... Oh, yeah, okay. Already equipped on the other slot. It's early? Yeah, I'm definitely early in the game. Because look, this is my current... This is my current quest. I have to go to Tomiko. Like, story-wise, I had just literally woken up from... woken up from having my leg heal up. I was introduced to Jinjiro and the monk. I can't remember his name. So, like, story-wise, that's where I am. I haven't even really progressed all that much. I'm doing all the side stuff. That's usually how I play open-world games. I always do all the side shit first, and then I go to the story stuff. And by that time, I'm, like, already max level, doing low-level story missions. I did the same thing in Odyssey. Like, I was... holy shit, like... I 100%ed the entire map, side quests, collectibles, everything in Odyssey, and I was, like, I think level 70 or something. Like, at the time, there was max... I think the max level was 70 or something at the time. And then, of course, over time, when they updated the game more, they increased the level cap. But, yeah, at the time, I was, like, max level, and like, story mission-wise, I only did 1 or 2 story missions, and I was already max level by the time I went back to do more of the story. No one stood a chance. I had everything. I had all the good gear and everything. This game builds up to the inevitable DLC. They're going to use DLC to continue the main narrative. I heard about that. I heard they're going to do that. Looking forward to it, to be honest. Looking forward to it. You hear people judge Assassin's Creed games on those fantasy elements like fighting giant minotaurs and stuff. Me personally, I find that shit so fun. The game is definitely more grounded in reality, though. I agree. When Assassin's Creed veered off the more, like, grounded aesthetic, it was a little unnatural for me, but I kind of, like, got into it pretty quick, because I was like, at the end of the day, it's a video game. Who cares? Like, it's fun. Just have fun with it. So, I mean, I'm perfectly fine with all that stuff. And Odyssey was definitely a huge, like a huge difference. Because there were, like, Minotaurs, there was Medusa, and, yeah, like, all, like, there were a lot of, like, mythological Greek mythological creatures or whatever in that game. Valhalla DLC literally just fighting giant mythological beasts with yeah, so the Dawn of Ragnarok is what you're thinking of. You play as Odin, basically. You play as Odin, but with like the character model of Eivor. And yeah, you're in Asgard. You're fighting like all of the Norse mythological creatures and all that other shit. All the yeah, that one was definitely nowhere even close to what Assassin's Creed is, but it was still fun. I enjoyed Dawn of Ragnarok. It was fun. It was different. Even like even actually fighting, what the hell is his name? Surtur. I think that's how you pronounce it. Surtur, whatever. But yeah, when you fought him, ooh, dude. Crazy. Just like how Ubisoft made Cassandra canon in Valhalla, they should have just let us pick during that DLC, because I really enjoyed the male protagonist. Yeah, I agree with that as well. Yeah, that was, yeah. They could have done that a little better. Where the hell? Oh, to get over there. Okay, I see. I'll have to keep following where I'm going right now. I mean, or I could have gone this way, too. Follow the roads. Yep, I've definitely noticed that. Definitely follow the roads. I will say I'm probably going to end the stream, though, because it is 2:30 in the morning, and I was only going to stream for 2 hours, or 2.5, because I also wanted to, like, play something else or watch a show, but I definitely made it to 3 hours and 40 minutes. So I'm probably going to fast travel somewhere and save up. Probably over here, I guess. That works. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to playing... Definitely looking forward to playing more of this. Now that I'm finally finished The Last of Us. I even have other games I started streaming, but I haven't gone back to finish playing yet. I've got a playthrough going for the first Red Dead Redemption game, and I've been enjoying that, the bit I've played on stream. First time playing it, because I never had a chance to get it when I had my Xbox 360. Hella late, got caught up in yapping, I'm gonna hit the hay. Dead Nightmares Peak DLC, by the way. I can't wait to play that. I've heard it was really good. Have a good night, man. I'm sure I'll be back. Cheers. Have a great night yourself. Have a good sleep. And I hope you enjoyed the stream. It was nice seeing you in here, just chilling, chatting it up. And yeah, I will catch you in the next one. And to anyone else who popped in the stream, if you like what you see, if you want to follow me on Twitch, by all means, if you want to support me, support the channel, join the community, go over to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/tpmthepotatoman, hit the follow button, turn on notifications, and if you want to check out my socials, Discord, Twitter, and Instagram, there are links for those on my Twitch and YouTube. And last but not least, if any of you want to check out my YouTube channel, there is a link for that on my Twitch channel. On my YouTube, you'll find a large variety of games that I've played throughout the years, and they all have their very own playlist. So if there's a series I've played through from beginning to end, and you want to watch it in order, playlist will be the best bet for you because everything is uploaded in order. Otherwise, everything is just uploaded in a fucking mess. Yeah, and if you want to support me, support my YouTube channel, join the community, hit the subscribe button, and turn on notifications if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video. And of course, if you like this video and the other ones prior to this one, a like rating is always appreciated. Yeah, anyway, have a great night. 10 feet meet, and I don't think Brienne is here anymore. I think she finally fell asleep. She was fighting it for a while, so I think she finally was like, fuck it, I'm going to sleep. So yeah, thank you. I'll catch you all in the next one.